if you are above 20 years old and you grew up in Zimbabwe and did not have DSTV when you were younger, society loves to tell us to be content, in large part because it is. So I found something very interesting. This book. We Cannot Win. I wanted to.
She did?
10 months. That is how long it has been since I've posted anything on this YouTube channel. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time to explain what has happened to me so far. And although it seems redundant to do so for an audience of just about 20 subscribers, thank you, by the way, I think that for anybody that comes across this video, this can serve as a really good example of how your aspirations and dreams and perspectives can change in a relatively short amount of time. And also to update you all on what's going to happen on the channel, what you can expect from me, and how we're going to move forward. So here's a little catch-up and rundown of what has happened in the last couple of months. I made movies. Well, I made 3 movies. Well, they're not exactly movies, they're more like short films, and at that, amateur short films. But nevertheless, for the first time, I had a chance to make movies. So I am a college kid now. I'm at the University of Nottingham in Malaysia, and I'm studying international communications with film and TV. And right from the get-go, I paid all of my attention to film and TV. And I've worked along classmates whom I enjoy being around. So during the course of the semester, we were making films, we were exploring different genres and so on. And I'll talk about it all on this channel and show you all these films as time goes on. But perhaps the pride and joy of this entire filmmaking adventure is the film that I made with a really good collaborator of mine and a friend, Megumi Ushiyama, and the name of the film is Start Again. It's posted right now on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description below. And please go watch it. It's work that we're really proud of. And we worked on it for a little over 2 months with a bunch of friends. Those are the cast members you see in the film. And we just learnt a lot about working together and making that film. And so please just go and enjoy it and see what happens. Second, I started a company. Definitely not alone. I've been working with a friend of mine. She's a mad person. Basically has nothing up there but vibes. Her name is Shadia, and we started a company called Something Said. It first started out as a school-based podcast, and then eventually changed into a talent agency, and then now a media company. And it's been keeping me really busy, and in a lot of good ways. I've learned to work with others, and it even aided me in sharpening my skills as an editor, as a storyteller, and just getting comfortable with using cameras and finding very weird ways of accomplishing goals, because we are severely underfunded. But much like any startup, right, we're just college kids trying to make a difference. So we're going to be seeing a lot more from them. I'll show off my work here on the channel too, and just tell the story of how being part of a team and working all together can be really conducive, and the things that I've learned so far from working at Something Said. And last but not least, the one thing I never really thought would have had such a great impact on me is philosophy. Well, not exactly philosophy, but psychoanalysis. So one of the modules that I've taken up this past academic year had a 2-week-long lesson on psychoanalysis. And I became really good friends with the professor, and we talked about it, and it's something that I really want to go into. So talking about psychoanalysis and how it works and the importance and its relevance and how it works within the study of the human condition, it's something really interesting. And although it seems rather divergent from everything else that I'm doing, because everything is either media or communication or filmmaking, I think that having that kind of perspective, which is facilitated by something more than just what I'm used to, will definitely be aiding there. And it's changed the way that I see art in general. And I'll be talking about that too on the channel. Now, as for the channel, I'm going to continue what I started. I'm going to first and foremost finish off the Gary Thompson interviews. He was kind enough to give me his time and attention, and I'm going to put even more effort into polishing up those episodes and finishing up that series. And I'm going to continue the podcast, A Little Too Quiet, where, much like a talking head video like this, I'll be talking about my relationship with art, thought, and idea, and anyway, just about everything. It is as confusing as it is, and I want to make that into a platform where the intellectual discourse that happens within my own very confused and convoluted mind is expressed to people out there, because I think that thoughts and ideas are relevant when thought through and presented to the world, and hopefully that they listen. So yeah, thank you for everybody who has been asking what's going to happen with your YouTube channel, what are you going to do next. So this is the response I'm making true the promise I made about new videos this summer, and so hope you stick around. But before you go, there's going to be a trailer for Start Again right after this video, and subscribe, press the like button, I guess, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.